Let me see.
Grayson's good then?
Yeah, I got him in. So, 1 2 1 2. How's it? Oh, you don't have headsets on, do you? How's the levels look over there before we go? We looking good there?
I'm a little hot over here.
Okay. Is this yours?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see what we got. Number 3. Number 1. 10. 13. 23. You ready? We good? Okay. Well, welcome to the Willie Acres Arena JV basketball action between the Chapmanville Tigers and the Logan Wildcats. Bill Lusk with you on video productions. Apologize for a little bit of technical difficulties we were having getting you on the air at first. But, we got the game on the air and 7:22 to go here in the opening quarter. Logan on the strength of a Cole Blankenship and one basket with a 3-0 lead as now the Wildcats with the ball in the backcourt as they steal it away, looking to get it up ahead. That's Trindaz Bryan who will lay it up and in, and Wildcats off to a 5-0 lead in this junior varsity action. That is before the main event. As we got a steal here by Spence. Spence will lay it up and in, and Chapmanville will take a quick early timeout at 7-0 as Spence lays it in for his first 2 points. So 2 points for Bryant, 3 for Blankenship, and 2 for Spence. And we've got a 7-0 lead with 7:03 to go in the opening quarter, and with full timeout. With that, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back with junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions. Welcome back to Willie Acres Arena. 7-0 the score. Logan JV leading the Chapmanville JV. And while we got this opportunity as both teams coming out of timeout, let's go ahead and set starting lineups for the Chapmanville Junior Varsity. Austin Aggins, Wesley Watts, Evan Witt, Andrew Hensley, and Milton Vance. For Logan, Trindaz Bryant, Gage Green, Cole Blankenship, Mason Spence, and Devin Maynard as Chapmanville's able to break the pressure and getting in the front court looking for the first basket of the game. 6:52 early on in the opening quarter. Wildcats with that 7-point lead. Chapmanville looking for the first basket as Watts drives to the basket. Shots missed. Rebound by Gage Green. Green will run with it. He gets it up to Spence. Spence will lay it up off the glass. No good. Rebound fought for. Coming down with it is Devin Maynard. Maynard to go up with it and score, and it's 9-0. Wildcats first 9 points of the game to Logan. And a little bit of man-to-man pressure in the backcourt as Austin Aggins being guarded by Cole Blankenship. He shakes him free for a little bit. Now he gives it up to Watts. Watts will drive the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound by Blankenship. Wildcats looking to run with the basketball as Blankenship gets it across the court, had a lane. Now he'll kick it back out. Maynard thought about a drive. He's cut off there. Gets it over to Green. Now Green gets it to Bryant. Now back to Maynard. as we approach the 5:50 mark. And turnover for the Wildcats as coming away with a steal is Austin Atkins. He'll racing into the front court and give it up to Andrew Hensley. Hensley gets it over. Jumper on its way is good by Milton Vance, and the first 2 points of the game for the Chapmanville JV. They cut the deficit to 7. Quickly back on the other end. Blankenship up off the glass and in. He's got 5 early points. Logan back up by 9, 11-2. Austin Atkins with the ball, gets it into the front court as Maynard will get called for a foul there, trying to fight through a pick. So that will be his first, team foul number 2. Again, if you're not used to the new high school basketball rules, no longer will 7 fouls result in a free throw opportunity where the team goes to the line for a one-on-one opportunity, followed by 10 shot, but double bonus on 2 shot, or on the 10th foul, is a 3-pointer no good by Atkins, and the ball fought forward, and it'll go out of bounds to Logan. 5 team fouls in each quarter will result in 2 free throws for the opposition, and at the end of the quarter, the fouls reset. Logan inbound the ball. Bryant gets it in to Maynard. Maynard breaks the Chapmanville pressure. Now he'll back out. Logan will reset the offense. 11-2. Wildcats with the lead early on. Maynard gets the ball back. Now kicks it over. 3-pointer on the way by Gage Green. Off the mark, no good. There is Spence with the rebound. He'll go back up with an off front iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Whistle and a tie-up. And possession arrow will remain with the Wildcats with 4:54 to go. Maynard, the inbound, gets it in. He'll think about a corner 3. Now he'll dribble in. Short jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound fought forward, and coming away with it is Watts for Chapmanville. Watts breaks out of the pressure, racing up the court, looking for somebody to throw it to. He'll get it over to Atkins, and Atkins' shot will be blocked by Green, out of bounds to the Tigers. 11-2 as Chapmanville inbounds the ball, looking to cut into the lead, and there's a 3-pointer out of the corner for Atkins, off the feed from Vance, no good. Rebound by Logan, racing up the court. We've got a whistle and a travel called on Cole Blankenship. Blankenship apparently lost his footing. Turned and looked at the official, see if maybe the trailing player for Chapmanville might have tripped him up. The official was right there on the spot, said that there was no contact. So travel in violation on Blankenship. Give it back to Chapmanville, looking to cut in to an early 9-point deficit. As on the wing is Vance. Vance drives in, shot no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway, as Milton Vance has whistled for the offensive foul, and that will be team foul number 2 on the Tigers, and the first on Vance. Logan to inbound the ball out underneath its own basket, as Green will now inbound. Spence will go into play. They get it in to Maynard. Maynard being guarded by Hensley. Hensley, pretty good defense on Maynard, forces him back away from the basket. Got a pick from Green. Green now with the basketball. Back to Maynard. Maynard driving in. He'll stop, pop, shot, no good. Again, that one wouldn't count it anyways. Maynard picks up the foul. That's an offensive foul, and that should be Maynard's second personal foul and the third on Logan for this quarter. 3:58 to play, 11-2. We've been stuck on this score for a couple of minutes now as Chapmanville gets it into the front court. The Tigers looking to cut into the lead as they'll work the ball around the perimeter. Now Evan Witt dribbles in. He'll lose a handle. Trindez Bryant comes up with it, gets it up to Green. Green dribbles into the front court, and he'll be bumped by Witt. That'll be team foul number 3 on Chapmanville, and the first on Witt. So each team with a foul to give before the 2-shot bonus will take place here in the first quarter. Ball inbounded to Maynard. Maynard now calls out the play, being guarded by Hensley. Gets it over to Green. Green back to Maynard. Maynard gets it over to Blankenship. Blankenship being closely guarded by Austin Atkins. 3 on the way from Maynard, no good. Rebound by Watts for Chapmanville, and the Tigers want to run with it. They got a leak out. Here is a layup on the other end by Milton Vance. Vance has all 4 points for Chapmanville, and they're down by 7 points as quickly Logan breaks the pressure. Spence will lay it up and in, and for Mason Spence, that is his 4th point of the contest, and Logan back out by 9, 13-4, 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Is now Witt. He's ready to inbound the ball. He'll get it in to Vance. Vance being guarded by Bryant. Has to pick up his dribble. Now he's doubled and nearly a steal. But Aggins is able to get it over to Witt, who misses the shot. And coming down with the rebound is Mason Spence for the Wildcats. Spence will now give it up to Devin Maynard. Maynard kicks it out to Green. Green loses the handle on it, but gets back on top of the ball. And, well, we thought maybe he got on top of it, but he's tied up by Wesley Watts. The possession arrow points to Chapmanville, and we'll get an early substitution as Fred Markham checks in for the Tigers. Checking out for Chapmanville is Evan Witt. Same starting 5 for the Wildcats on the floor. First substitution of this contest coming near the halfway, coming near the 2 minute 30-second mark of the first quarter. Chapmanville with the ball, and we'll get an offensive foul as the Tigers down. Look like Markham tried to set a pick, that he didn't stay stationary with actually it's not Markham, they're going to call Andrew Hensley on the infraction, the offensive foul. So that's a 4th team foul. Next one will be 2 shots for Logan for the rest of the quarter. Maynard with the ball being guarded by Hensley, who just picked up that first foul. And now we'll get a timeout called by Logan to avoid the 5-second violation. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with them. 2:06 to go, opening quarter, 13-4, Logan JV. This is junior varsity action on Video Productions.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
Yeah, welcome back inside of Willie Acres Arena. 13-4, Logan leading Chapmanville in junior varsity action. Of course, coming up at 7 p.m., the Chapmanville Tigers and the Logan Wildcats, round 1 of the Logan County Catfight for 2023-2024 basketball season. As Logan with the ball, as Maynard will go to the lane. Nearly a charge called on that one. He misses the shot. Chapmanville with the rebound. That would have been the 3rd foul on Maynard. And back on the other end, Milton Vance lays it up and in. He's got all 6 for Chapmanville. And once again, the Tigers cut it back to 6, but once again, racing to the other end of the floor is Cole Blankenship. He goes up with a shot, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. The 5th team foul on the Tigers, and the foul committed by Austin Aggins, and that is his first. So Blankenship to the line. He is 1 for 1 this evening from the line, looking to add to his 5-point total. First shot up and in. 6 points now for Blankenship, and the lead now 8 points, 14-6. Blankenship with just as many points as the Tigers, looking to go ahead of them with this free throw, and it's up, rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound by Hensley for Chapmanville. Quickly up into the court, Markham with the ball. Has to pick up his dribble, and he kicks it back out to Hensley. Hensley now gives it up to Aggins, and he is whistled for the traveling violation. So another turnover for Chapmanville. Give it back to Logan as we approach the final minute of the first quarter. 1:22 actually on the game clock. it's been all Logan. Logan scored the first 7 before Chapmanville got on the board. 14-6 the lead here for the Wildcats as Trindez Bryant picks up his dribble, now gives it up to Maynard. Maynard dribbled in but didn't have nowhere to go, so he gives it up to Gage Green. Green gets it back to Markham. Three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Markham for Chapmanville. And the Tigers with it into the front court. Austin Aggins, stop pop inside the three-point line, no good. Blankenship with the rebound. He wants to run with it. Chapmanville getting back on defense. Blankenship will back it out, reset the offense. Now he's looking to try to get it inside the spin, stolen away by Watts. Watts gets it up to Aggins, who races up down there in the court, and the baseball pass down the court is too long and over the head of Milton Vance. It's another turnover for Chapmanville. As Blankenship checks out and checking into the game for Logan, Camden Dillon, number 12 on your screen, as Devin Maynard breaks the press. Now Logan will back out. Looks like they may be content to hold for one here in the opening quarter. 14-6 lead. Wildcats as Green with the ball being guarded by Vance. He'll now give it up to Maynard. Maynard thought about a drive. Now back out. 8 seconds on the clock. Wildcats have to go. They're going to get near the basket. So he'll kick it out. Three-pointer on the way is no good by Dillon. Rebound on the inline. Gage Green unable to save it. So with 0.7 of a second to go in the first quarter, Chapmanville may be able to get a desperation heave off here before the end of the quarter, and they'll just inbound the ball, and the clock hits zeros to end our first quarter. 14-6, Logan on top of Chapmanville. You're watching junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
14-6 the scores. We get ready to start second quarter action from the Willie Akers Arena. The Wildcat Junior Varsity team up on top of the Tigers Junior Varsity. Bill Lusk with you on the Video Productions. Glad you could tune in for this Junior Varsity action before the tip of the varsity action. Chapmanville and Logan, the Tigers 1-2, ranked number 4 in Class AA, taking on the 6th ranked Logan Wildcats, off to a very impressive 4-0 start in head coach Jeff Williamson's first season, as the Logan Wildcats head coach Williamson replaced Zach Green, who resigned last April, and Williamson was named head coach over the summer. So the Wildcats out onto the court. Chapmanville emerges from their huddle into the contest for the first time for Chapmanville. Jet Baisden, number 12, guarding Devin Maynard. And for Logan, the same 5 that ended the quarter happen to be on the floor to start the second quarter. As Blankenship gets it, he'll be bumped out there by Austin Aggins. If that is Aggins, that's his second personal foul. So Aggins has 2. On the other side for Logan, Devin Maynard with 2 fouls. So one player on each side with 2 fouls as Maynard slips, but is able to keep his dribble and get it over to Blankenship, who gets it in to Green. Green loses the handle and has it knocked right back to him. And Maynard with the shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, and coming down with the rebound is Austin Aggins, but his foot was on the inline, and Logan will maintain possession. 30 seconds into the second quarter. Trindez Bryant now gives it up to Maynard. Maynard looking to get it into Green. Green has it. Hit double team coming, and a whistle and a held ball, and that'll give it to Chapmanville. So good defensive possession there by Chapmanville off of the inbound. As Logan had a couple of opportunities at the first basket of the third quarter and come up empty-handed. They come away with a few offensive rebounds, and Chapmanville came away with a rebound, but Atkins had a foot on the line, and then Chapmanville with a good defensive stand to start this quarter as Baisden gets the ball, gets it up to Vance. Vance has all 6 points. Now the ball was worked inside to Trenton Atkins, who's checked in for the first time for Chapmanville. Shot no good, and volleyballed around. When Chapmanville eventually comes up with it, Baisden has it, has to pick up his dribble, gets it over to Watts. Watts now gets it in the corner back to Milton Vance. Milton Vance now finds Atkins open for a three, and that's good. And Chapmanville cuts the deficit to 5. First basket of the game for Austin Atkins as Logan looking to answer, gets it up in the front court quickly. And now Green being guarded there by Vance, picks up his dribble, now finds Markham, who gets it over. Markham gets it over to Dillon inside the Blankenship. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. Coming up with it is Markham. Jumper on the way, no good. Logan, a little bit of a cold spell here, and now Cole Blankenship will commit the foul 80 plus feet away from the basket, and that will be Cole's second foul, first of the quarter on the Wildcats. Blankenship, the second person with 2 fouls for Logan, as quickly into the front court and laying it in is Trenton Atkins, and Chapmanville with 5 quick points has cut the lead to 3, 14-11. As Maynard gets inside, gets it back to Dillon. 3-pointer on the way, may have been blocked by Atkins. Rebound fought for. Logan comes up with it and putting it up with a little short hook shot is Maynard. So the first points for the Wildcats in quite some time. They go back out by 5, 16-11. That's Chapmanville with the basketball. Baisden, a little bit of a Euro step, misses the shot. Rebound came down into the hands of Green. Gets it up to Maynard. Maynard loses it in the front court momentarily. Picks it back up, gets it back to Green. Green spins out. Now being guarded there by the Tigers. Trenton Atkins. Green takes it in off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Austin Atkins. Tigers looking to run with it. Up ahead quickly to Trenton Atkins. He'll kick it back out to the trailer. Wesley Watts. Chapmanville set back up. Baisden gets it in, drives into the lane, shots up, no good. Well, shot counts, but no good. There'll be a travel called. It's what I was going to eventually say, as the official was right there that time. Jet Baisden was whistled for the travel move, similar to what he had a few moments ago when he missed a shot at the rim. So now Logan with the basketball. Maynard, Devin Maynard, looking to Cole Blankenship in the corner. Blankenship wasn't there, so Maynard and Blankenship not on the same page, and it's a turnover. Back to Chapmanville. 4:45 to play on a moving clock. In the second quarter, the Tigers have outscored the Wildcats 5-2 as they've trimmed an 8-point deficit to 5. Basket on the other end blocked by Trenton Atkins, as Atkins was set up by a beautiful feed from Jet Baisden, but Cole Blankenship was able to come from the backside and get all ball to prevent the layup. Off the inbound play, Chapmanville throws it away as Blankenship comes up with the steal. Blankenship looking to get in the front court. Now he gets it to Maynard. Maynard shot up off the rim, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots, as that is the second foul of the quarter whistled on the Tigers. And Wesley Watts was the player in the area, and he picks up the foul. He now has 2 fouls, so each team with 2 players with 2 fouls as first free throw from Maynard is good. He's got 3 points in the corner, 5 for the game. And the Wildcats out in front by 6, 17-11. Second free throw up. It's good as well. And Logan back out to a 7-point advantage, 18-11. Biggest lead Logan had was 9, 11-2 back in the first quarter. Baisden with the basketball for Chapmanville. He gets a pick. Well, thought he got a pick. That's going to be an illegal screen called. That's the second illegal screen called on the Tigers as the foul was whistled on Milton Vance, and Vance now picks up his second foul. He becomes the third Tiger with 2 fouls in the scorebook. And Logan with an 8-point lead, or 7-point lead, looking to equal their largest lead at 9, or perhaps take their biggest lead if they can hit a 3. Maynard just inside the arc. Shot is up and in, and all 7 points this quarter belong to Devin Maynard as the Chapmanville Tigers now trail by 9 on the scoreboard. Or I should say all 7, all 6. On the other end, racing down the court is Watts to lay it in. And Chapmanville pulls back to within 7, 20-13. Quickly ahead, Logan with the ball into the court. Maynard has it, loses it, picks it back up, gets it back to Green. Green will dribble in, shot up, wild shot off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, came down with by Milton Vance for Chapmanville. On the other end of the court, Jet Baisden will lay it up after the feed from Wesley Watts. Chapmanville with the last 4 has trimmed this deficit back down to 5, 20-15, 3:13 to go in the first half. And moving to the basket is Green. His shot may have been blocked. Coming up with the rebound is Trenton Aggins. Aggins gets it over to Austin Aggins. Aggins racing it into the front court. Gets it back over to Baisden. Baisden now, hesitation dribble, picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Gets it back to Austin Aggins. Austin Aggins gets his man in the air. Dishes it off inside to Trenton Aggins for the basket. Trenton Aggins has 4 in the quarter, and Logan's lead is now down to 3 after the basket from Trenton Aggins. Quickly on the other end, Maynard puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Green. He misses. Rebound again, blocked. Green comes up with the offensive rebound. Fighting for it, gets it out. Trindez Bryant with the ball. Now gets it over to Devin Maynard. And we get a whistle in the backcourt and a foul, which would be foul number 4 on the Tigers. That foul whistled on Wesley Watts, and that'll be his 3rd foul. And Watts will presumably check out as Andrew Hensley checks back in for Chapmanville. 20-7 to score, 2:26 to go in the opening half. The next foul on Chapmanville will send Logan to the line for 2 shots for the remainder of the quarters. Green drives in, layup is good. He found an opening between 2 Chapmanville Tigers and laid it up and in for his first basket. The Cats back out by 5 as quickly ahead. Aggins, strong shot off the rim, no good. Logan coming down with the rebound, racing into the front court. Maynard, stop, pop, jumper contested. As coming away with the rebounds, Austin Aggins. He tries to get it up to Jet Baisden, and pass led Baisden out of bounds, and a turnover gives it back to Logan. 1:54 to go in the first half. Balanced scoring for the Wildcats as 3 players have at least 4 points or more for the Wildcats. On the other side for Chapmanville, you got 1 player with 6 and 1 with 4 as we get a whistle and an offensive foul on the other end. That's Gage Green. That'll be foul number 1 on Green. Only the 2nd foul in the quarter for Chapmanville. Leading the way for the Tigers, Milton Vance 6 points. Trenton Aggins has 4. Now I mentioned Logan with the 4 players with at least 4, or the 3 players with at least 4 points. Cole Blankenship and Devin Maynard, 2 of those. Maynard with 8, Blankenship with 6, and 4 for Spence as 3-pointers no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Racing into the court, front court with it is Green. Green picks up his dribble beneath the basket, now gets it to Maynard. Maynard shot blocked, coming out with the rebound. No ball being fought for. Rebound chased down in the backcourt by Trindez Bryant as the shot was blocked by Trenton Aggins. Now Green on the other end stops, pops inside the lane, shot, roll around the rim, no good. Ball fought for, volleyball to rim. Trenton Aggins coming down with it. Now up to Jet Baisden. Baisden will dribble in, he'll kick it out. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. As that shot was from Andrew Hensley, and Cole Blankenship, who just checked back in, comes down with the rebound, and Maynard with it, racing into the front court. He'll pick up his dribble and get it over to Dillon. Dillon gets it to Blankenship, back to Dillon. He wasn't ready for it, and the ball's off his hands and stolen away by Austin Agins. And the second foul will be whistled on Gage Green as he fouled Agins to prevent a fast break opportunity. 39 seconds to go in the second quarter. 22-17. Logan on top. Baisden with the ball and dribbling out. Now he'll power his way inside. No good. And rebound taken down by Green. 23 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Logan elects to hold for one here. As Green picks up his dribble. Now finds Devin Maynard. Maynard being guarded by Baisden. Maynard dribbles in. Now he'll dribble back out. 8 seconds on the clock. Looks like Logan is content to hold for the final shot. Maynard trying to get a shot off. It's stolen away by Agins. Can he beat the clock? The shot is up. No good. And that'll send us to halftime. 22-17. Logan leading Chapmanville. This is junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions. Whew.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care and Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
We're at the half, 22-17. Logan leading Chapmanville in junior varsity action in the prelude to the Logan County Cat Fight, as it's been titled for recent years. Wildcats and Tigers. First round of the first edition of the Logan County Cat Fight for the 2023-2024 season. Coach Jeff Williamson for Logan. He is a Logan High School graduate. He was a member of the 2005 state championship team here at Logan High School. Was on the coaching staff briefly as an assistant under Zach Green, and he's got some stops at some colleges and also in Oklahoma and Kansas, where he's had a successful career there. And all roads led back to Logan for Williamson. And in his first year, he has the Wildcats off to a 4-0 start, and they've done it on the defensive end. Chapmanville, on the other hand, they're off to a 1-2 start this season. Their two losses to two very good teams. Fairmont Senior, the two-time reigning Class AAA state champions. Fairmont Senior's going for a three-peat this year, And if Fairmont Senior can pull the trigger on a three-peat, they will become the 6th school to win 3 consecutive state championships in the history of West Virginia high school basketball. But there's 2 other teams that can pull off the three-peat as well. James Monroe in Class Single A and Class 4A, Morgantown can pull off the trifecta this season with a win in the state championship game. And those 2, Fairmont Senior and Morgantown, off to an undefeated start this season. James Monroe, they've dropped 1 game this season, and the Mavericks still in the mix for the Class A, as will be Tucker County. Tug Valley will be in the mix as well. And watch out for that Clay Battelle team. I think the CBs may have something to say in Class Single A this season. Class AA, maybe the widest field that you could see, the most wide open of any of the 4 classes this season. Charleston Catholic right now ranked number 1. Williamstown is 2. Wheeling Central 3. Chapmanville 4. Any one of those teams could win the state championship this season. And let's not count out teams like St. Mary's, Ravenswood. Those are 2 teams that could get to Charleston and make some noise in the state tournament as well. So a lot of basketball between now and March. But, looking at the early preseason polls, a lot of the teams that are ranked in the top of Class AA, and you got Bluefield up there as well. Bluefield's actually number 3. Wheeling Central is number 5. So any one of those 5 that I mentioned, Charleston Catholic, Williamstown, Bluefield, Chapmanville, and Wheeling Central, could be they could be state champions this season. And Chapmanville, their schedule will get them battle ready for Charleston. I can guarantee you that when you look at the schedule. They've lost to Fairmont Senior. They're coming off a loss to Ashland, Kentucky, who's been to the Kentucky Sweet 16 for the past 3 years. And you look at the schedule, games coming up for Chapmanville, 2 games with Logan. Of course, they're going to have games with Winfield and Nitro, 2 very improved teams. They're going out to South Carolina to take part in the tournament after the Christmas holiday season, and they'll get challenged down there. And they also have games with Wheeling Central, and they do have a game down in Bristol, Virginia in the Bristol Showcase. So, as always, the Tigers will be tested in Class AA, and likewise in AAA for the Logan Wildcats. After this game, the Wildcats will take on Spring Mills on Friday night in a little contest. Spring Mills coming down to play the Hurricane Redskins on a Saturday, so they thought, if we're going to come down, why don't we make a stop in Logan on Friday, take on the Wildcats before we go take on the Redskins. We got this opportunity. Let's take a look at the first half scoring. First for the Chapmanville Tigers. Leading away for the Tigers, Milton Vance with 6 points. He has all 6 points coming in the first quarter. Trent Naggins came off the bench to provide the Tigers with 4 points in the second quarter. And Austin Aggins knocked down a 3. He has 3 points. And Jet Baisden and Wesley Watts with 2 points each for the Tigers. Chapmanville, 1 3-pointer, 7 made 2-point baskets. For the Logan Wildcats, all their field goals coming from the inside the 3-point arc. Leading the way for the Wildcats, Devin Maynard with 8 points, 6 points for Cole Blankenship, 4 points for Mason Spence, and 2 points each for Trindez Bryant and Gage Green, as Logan 4 of 5 from the free throw line in this contest as well. Chapmanville has yet to shoot a free throw. We're just about set for second half action, so we'll step aside for a quick 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have second half action between the Logan Junior Varsity and Chapmanville Junior Varsity right here on Video Productions.
Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
At Boone Memorial Health, we're proving that a rural health system can provide advanced care.
Working in collaboration with Marshall Orthopedics' highly respected program, we're making orthopedic care available at BMH 5 days a week.
And from sports injuries to joint replacement, we are ready to meet your orthopedic treatment needs.
It's because we care about Southern West Virginia.
And it's because we care about helping our patients live full, active lives.
Boone Memorial Health.
We are bringing specialty care home.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
Did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
All right, we good. Just about set to start the second half here from Willie Acres Arena. Junior varsity action on Video Productions, 22-17. Logan leading Chapmanville as the Wildcats will have possession of the basketball to start the third quarter. Cole Blankenship with it in the front court. Now finds Mason Spence. Spence is cut off on his drive to the basket by Jet Baisden. Checking in the contest for Logan for the first time, Evan Markham, along with Trindez Bryant on the floor, and Camden Dillon as well. So 3 starters and 2 reserves for the Wildcats as Blankenship loses it to Austin Aggins, and Aggins' pass will be over the head of his intended target down there. Not quite sure if he was going for Watts or Witt, both of them in the area, but the ball goes out of bounds to Logan. Also on the floor for Chapmanville, Jet Baisden and Milton Vance for the Chapmanville Tigers. 3 starters, 2 reserves, just like the Wildcats has. First shot up, no good by Blankenship. Ball loose on the floor and diving for it. Coming up with it is Camden Dillon. Good hustle play for Dillon to keep the possession alive for the Wildcats. And Spence dribbles in. He's cut off, but we got a whistle on a foul to start this third quarter. We're got a whistle on a foul in the third quarter. As picking up the foul is Evan Witt. And Witt becomes the 4th Tiger with at least 2 fouls. Wesley Watts has 3 as Tigers down 5 on the defensive end, trying to come up with a stop here after the Witt foul. And Bryant gets it over into the corner. 3-pointer on the way will roll right off the rim. No good from Spence. Spence will track the rebound down, and he'll get it out to Dillon. Dillon now being closely guarded by Watts. Gives it up to Spence. Spence works it around to Blankenship, who's being hounded by being hounded by Witt. He gets by him, and he'll lay it up and in for his 8th point of the contest. He shares game-high scoring honors with Maynard, and Logan with the first basket up by 7 again. And a whistle on the other end and a foul called against the Wildcats, and that's going to be 2 shots coming up for Chapmanville. First free throws of the evening for the Tigers, and Jet Baisden will go to the free throw line. As picking up the foul was Cole Blankenship, and for Blankenship, that is personal number 3. First free throw up and in by Jet Baisden. He now has 3 points in the contest. Second free throw coming up, on its way, front iron no good. Rebound by Dillon. He may have, yes, he will get called for the travel as he came down with the basketball. He took one too many steps. He was hoping the referee didn't see it as he got the pass off to Mason Spence, but referee Pete Kelly saw it. Now off the inbound, Witt lays it in for his first basket, and it's a 4-point game, 24-20. Chapmanville has been within this 3 to 4 point range since falling down 9 early. They haven't been able to get any closer as Dillon will bank one off the glass from the free throw line. And Camden Dillon is in the scorebook, and Logan's back up 6, 26-20, 5:41 to go in the first half. Baisden with the ball, and Trindez Bryant will reach out and foul him, and that's going to be an injury timeout. It looked like Trindez may have took a shot to the face, and he will head over to the bench as he checks out. Checking in is Dakota Wiley for the Wildcats as assistant coach Fuji Williams, will check on Bryant, and they're going to walk him back to the locker room. May have some blood on the jersey, so he may have to change his jersey. The shot up, no good by Baisden. Rebound by Dillon. He throws it away to Baisden. Baisden with the ball back, gets it back. Three-pointer on the way from Watts is no good, and Mason Spence with the rebound for the Wildcats. They have a 6-point lead, and they got the ball in possession in the front court. Spence, beautiful pass inside to Blankenship. He wasn't ready for it, and he'll kick it back out. Now Spence moves, kicks it back out. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. As rebound comes down into the hands of Spence, he is tied up by Austin Aggins and held ball possession. Arrow pointing to the Tigers. 4:55 to go in this third quarter. Chapmanville looking to cut into a 6-point deficit as Baisden with the ball dribbling out. Gets it over to Watts. Floater in the lane is good. And Chapmanville has cut it to 4, 26-22 now. As Mason Spence has it, he'll give it up to Blankenship. Blankenship cut off by Baisden. He'll get it back to Spence, and Logan reset the offense. Is now a switch. Baisden switches off of Spence. Vance guarding him, and that's Evan Markham with the ball. Now whip back around to Blankenship after receiving a pass from Spence. Spence will get it back, and Wildcats will back it out and reset the offense. As Spence calls out the play, he gets it over to Wiley now. Wiley dribbling in, shot up off the glass, no good. Wiley unable to convert there. Chapmanville coming down with the rebound, and Baisden may have got away with a travel on that play, but he lays it up and in, and Chapmanville is to within 2 after Baisden's 5th point. 26-24 the score. This is the closest Chapmanville has been the entire contest, and shot is blocked. Blankenship drove the lane. He had his shot blocked by a Chapmanville defender, and Chapmanville will make a substitution as Andrew Hensley will check into the contest, and checking out for Chapmanville is Wesley Watts with those 3 fouls. So Watts did a good job of not picking up his 4th foul as Logan inbounds the ball. They get it over to Wiley, who drives a lane, puts a shot up, but he's fouled on the play. So Wiley will go to the free throw line for the Wildcats. Logan 4-5 from the line. Chapmanville 1 of 2 this evening. Dakota Wiley looking for his first points of the contest, and picking up his 3rd foul is Evan Witt. Wiley's free throw up, no good. And checking in for Chapmanville will be number 20, Fred Markham. Markham will replace Witt, who just picked up his 3rd personal. So 2 players for Chapmanville with 3 fouls. And free throw by Wiley is good. Logan up 3, 27-24. after a wildly successful free throw attempt. Here is Baisden into the front court, shot up and in by Jet Baisden, and Chapmanville has cut it to 1. They trailed 11-2 early on. Now they're on the verge of coming away with a steal as we get a timeout called by the Logan Wildcats. We'll see if it's a full or a 30-second timeout, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with them. 3:07 to go, third quarter, 27-26. Logan leading Chapmanville on junior varsity action on Video Productions. Cold or something, I'm getting. .307 to go here in the third quarter from Willie Acres Arena. 27-26. Logan on top of Chapmanville, and Logan with possession of the basketball as Dillon kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Skying for the rebound is Spence, but I believe he's going to get called for over the back as official points the other way, and Spence will pick up his first foul, and that is team foul number 3 on Wildcats of the quarter. So Chapmanville with possession of the basketball. 2:48 to go. They have never led in this contest. They're looking for their first lead, and the Tigers driving in. Here is Baisden, kicks it back out. Good ball movement by Chapmanville as now Austin Atkins had the ball knocked away. Tracking it down is Fred Markham. Pass was intended for Markham. Markham tracks it down out near the wing. Now Chapmanville very patiently running their offense. A little weave action going on, some screens. A jumper in the free throw lane by Jet Baisden. And for the first time this evening, the Chapmanville JV team is out on top, 28-27, with 2:09 to play on a moving clock in the third quarter. Blankenship driving the lane, shot up and under, no good. But he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots as Blankenship unable to convert on the layup. But he'll go to the line where he is 2 for 3 on the afternoon. And picking up the foul for Chapmanville appears to be Fred Markham. And that will be Markham's first, third on the team. Free throw from Blankenship's up and in. And for the first time this evening, we are tied at 28. Logan scored the first 7 points before Chapmanville got on the scoreboard. Logan had an 11-2 lead early in the first quarter as Blankenship gives Logan the lead back, 29-28. Chapmanville just took their first lead, 28-27 on Jet Baisden's elbow jumper in the third quarter here. And Baisden, beautiful feed to find Markham. Spence blocks his shot, but he'll be whistled for his second personal. So Markham will go to the line for 2 free throws, trying to give Chapmanville the lead right back. So 29-28 the score. Markham to the line. First free throw is up and off the glass and in. So a little rare bank shot from the free throw line. We'll tie it at 29. And, it may be 6:09, and some of the drive-thrus may be open at the bank, but the bank's always open at the arena. And a shot is good, but stepping into the lane a little early was Milton Vance. So that free throw is wiped off, and that'll be a turnover. So give it to give it to Logan, 29-29, as Logan will turn it back over as Cole Blankenship picked up his dribble a little too early, and he's whistled for the traveling violation. So 29-29, a minute 45 to go in the third quarter. Chapmanville looking to regain the lead. Game that's had 2 lead changes and 2 ties thus far. as Chapmanville works it around the perimeter. Baisden kicks it out for a three on the wing from Austin Atkins, and it is good. And Chapmanville with that three has taken its largest lead of the contest, 32-29, as Logan breaks the Chapmanville pressure, gets it into the front court. Blankenship backing off, being guarded by Vance. Blankenship now still guarded by Vance, kicks it in. Shot up, blocked by Vance. Coming down with the ball is Baisden. Baisden, little hesitation dribble, gets it in, feeds it back to Vance. Vance will kick it out. They'll go for another three, and back-to-back three-pointers by Austin Atkins has Chapmanville up 35-29. A 7-0 Chapmanville run, and the Tigers feeling the momentum here before the end of the third quarter. Kick out, wing, corner, three, good. Evan Markham, and that will stop the 7-0 run. And a big three for Logan cuts it back to a three-point game. 35-32, Chapmanville leads. As Tigers getting in the lanes. Baisden, beautiful feed underneath. Going up with a shot is Fred Markham, and he's fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line where he is 1 for 1 on the evening. And the foul committed by Camden Dillon for Logan. That's the 5th team foul on the Wildcats of the quarter. And first free throw no good by Markham. He will get a second. And checking in for the Tigers will be Janner Goshen. First time Goshen has checked in. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by the Wildcats, Dakota Wiley. So 1 of 3 is Fred Markham from three-point line. So 22 seconds left. Wildcats can pull to within 1 or tie heading into the fourth quarter as Wiley puts up a jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Coming up with it is Andrew Hensley. Hensley gets it up to Baisden. Baisden down the floor. Good feed inside to Milton Vance, who lays it off the glass. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Your score, Chapmanville 37, Logan 32. This is junior varsity action on Video Productions.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
At Boone Memorial Health, we're proving that a rural health system can provide advanced care. As a pediatrician, I'm dedicated to supporting the healthy growth of children throughout the community. From preventative care to treatment when they're sick, I'm here to meet a child's medical needs from the time they're born through their teen years. It's because we care about Southern West Virginia, and it's because we know that your child is your everything. Boone Memorial Health, we're bringing specialty care home.
Welcome back to Willie Acres Arena. Just about set to start the fourth quarter. Chapmanville and Logan junior varsity action. It's the Tigers 37 and the Wildcats 32. Bill Lusk with you on Video Productions. A reminder, coming up at 7 p.m., 6:50 p.m. pregame. Myself and Chris Kidd with all the play-by-play action of Logan County Catfight Round 1, the 2023-24 edition. As Logan with possession of the basketball in this JV quarter, looking to respond to the Chapmanville run. Chapmanville outscored Logan 20-10 in that third quarter as Chapmanville takes a 5-point lead. Logan having trouble coming up with a shot. Now they'll get one off. Gage Green jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to be fought for and tie up possession as both Fred Markham and Devin Maynard came down with the loose ball. Chapmanville went on a 7-0 run to take a 35-28 lead. Logan responded, was able to pull to within 3 points, but Chapmanville answered with a bucket of their own as a three out of the corner, no good by Vance, is rebounded by Logan. And the Wildcats will walk it up into the front court. Mason Spence with the basketball. Gets it over to Blankenship. Top of the key three, no good. Ball fought for. Dillon comes down with it, misses a shot. Back up with it is Maynard, no good. Rebound by Green, no good. Dillon comes up with it, kicks it back out to Maynard. Maynard driving, layup off the rim, no good. But a foul called. And going to the free throw line will be Devin Maynard. He's 2 for 2. He's checked back in to the contest for Logan, looking for his 9th point. First free throw, no good, as the foul was whistled on Austin Aggins. And that is Aggins' 3rd personal. Second free throw, no good. Maynard comes up empty on both free throw attempts. Chapmanville with the rebound, racing into the front court. That's beautiful behind the back pass, but losing it on his way up was Markham. Now Logan coming up with it. Logan, if they push, could have numbers. Pass up ahead of everybody, goes out of bounds, but it was last touched by a Tiger. So possession remains with the Wildcats. 6:39 to play. We'll get a timeout as Chapmanville will request a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with them. 37-32, Chapmanville 6:39. You're watching junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions.
Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Welcome back inside the Willie Acres Arena. 6:39 to play. In this 4th quarter, JV action. Chapmanville on top, 37-32 of Logan. Wildcats will inbound the basketball, looking to cut into a 5-point deficit. Ball comes in to Green. He loses it for a second, gathers it back up. Now he's doubled on the block and nearly threw it away. And we've got a whistle, and coming up with a loose ball was Devin Maynard, but he was on the baseline right in front of the Wildcats bench. So turnover back to Chapmanville. Tigers with a 5-point lead as Logan applies a little bit of pressure in the backcourt as Atkins is hounded in the backcourt, and we'll get a timeout called by Chapmanville as the Tigers were up against the 10-second count, and that will be a full timeout. So once again, we'll take this one with them. 6:23, 37-32 in the 4th quarter. Chapmanville leading Logan in junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions. We got it forward.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the...
Welcome back as Logan gets a turnover in the backcourt. Shot by Maynard is blocked by Watts. Coming up with his Wildcats and working his way inside is Cole Blankenship for the basket, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for opportunity at a 3-point play. And for Blankenship, he now has 12 points, looking to add to that total and give him 13 and pull Logan to within 2 points if he's successful on the free throw. Shots up off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for and out of bounds. Last touch in Chapmanville. So Logan with a chance to pull it within one or tie with a 3, as picking up the foul on the last possession for Chapmanville was Watts. That's his 4th. So the Wildcats get it in, and quickly they score. I believe that was Dillon with the basket, and it's back to a 1-point game, 37-36, as Chapmanville quickly into the court. Shot no good by Watts. Coming down with it is Chapmanville. That's Gage Green. Green gets it up to Spence. Spence will get it across the timeline. Kick it out to Green. Green thought about a three, and he'll pick up his dribble. Kick it back out to Spence, who's being guarded by Vance. Now back to Green. Now Spence with the basketball back from Green. As Logan looking to regain the lead. As inside, elbow jumper no good by Maynard. Rebound by Dillon. Gets it to Blankenship. Ball is fought for underneath. Chapmanville comes away with it. And quickly up ahead. Good little basketball action. That shot was blocked, but it comes down to Watts. Watts misses. Shot up and in by Trenton Aggins. And Aggins with his 6th point of the contest puts Chapmanville back up 3. First points of the quarter for the Tigers. 39-36, 5:05 to go. Maynard gives it up to Green. Green being guarded, has to pick up his dribble sooner than he anticipated. Now Maynard will drive the lane, and the shot will be up, and they will say it's a shooting foul as a blocking foul was called on Chapmanville. 3rd team foul on the Tigers in the quarter, and that's the 5th personal foul on Wesley Watts, and he'll foul out with 4 points. As Watts will, well, we believe, referee Pete Kelly informing them that that is the 5th foul on Watts. Chapmanville had Fred Markham at the scores table ready to check in, but the official had already handed the ball to Maynard, and Kelly had to stop action before Maynard could shoot the first of 2 free throws. He is 0 for 2 from the line this quarter, 2 for 4 overall. First one's good, so now make him 3 of 5 on the night, and he pulls Logan back to within 2. Second free throw no good. Rebound by Logan and miss at the rim as Green was unsuccessful, and coming down with the rebound is Markham, and he's fouled in the backcourt. And that'll be the first team foul on the Wildcats and a 3rd on Devin Maynard. As racing it into the front court, and a wide open Markham down low, but the pass was a little too high and off the mark. So possession back to the Wildcats, who trail by 2, 4:35 to go on a running clock, as Maynard lost it in the lane. Coming up with it is Trenton Aggins. Quickly up ahead is Milton Vance. He misses the layup. Cole Blankenship comes down with the rebound, and Logan has it. Missed opportunities on both sides for both teams, and Logan getting a cut from Blankenship. Blankenship gets it back out to Green. Green gets it back from Spence. 3-pointer is good, and the Wildcats regain the lead, 40-39, and quickly a steal. That's Green with the steal. Inside, Maynard, no good. Rebound, last touching Logan, as the ball was knocked out of bounds, but a missed opportunity for the Wildcats there, as Gage Green puts them ahead to 3, comes away with the steal. Logan, a couple opportunities at the rim, come away empty-handed, and nearly a steal again in the backcourt, as Chapmanville's able to break the pressure, get it up. Baisden off the glass, no good. We got a whistle on a foul called on Jet Baisden. That is personal foul number 3, and for Chapmanville, that is the 4th team foul of the quarter, as Milton Vance picks up the foul. Vance showing with 4 fouls on the scoreboard. I've got him for 3. I may have missed one or gave it to somebody else in the book, but nevertheless, a turnover on the offensive foul as Logan with an opportunity to add to its 1-point lead. 3.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Green, who hit the 3, now drives in the lane. He'll get to the rim, and he'll get called for the offensive foul. So there's a case of Gage Green trying to do too much on that possession for Logan, as he gets whistled for his 3rd personal foul. And credit the defender for Chapmanville to take the charge, as now Austin Aggins races into the front court, and he'll find a streaking Andrew Hensley on the backside for a layup. Put Chapmanville back out in front, 41-40. Back and forth we go in this fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to play. As driving the lane is Spence. He misses. Rebound by Hensley for Chapmanville. And the Tigers can add to their lead or run a little bit of this clock. They're looking to add to it as the layup is good by Evan Witt. Witt has 4 points. Chapmanville now back out by 3. 43-40. 2:45 to go now. It's Maynard dribbling in. Shot up. No good, but he's fouled on the play. He'll go back to the free throw line where he was 1 of 2. This will be the 5th and 6th free throw opportunities of this quarter for Maynard. He is 1 of 4 from the line. Blankenship 0-1. Logan as a team 1 of 5 from the free throw line. First shot up and in, and that cuts it back to a 2-point deficit, 43-41, as now Maynard is into double figures. That is his 10th point. Second free throw rolls around the rim and drops. And it's 1 point game again, 43-42. And nearly a steal in the backcourt as Green is able to deflect the ball. So Chapmanville will maintain possession with 2:38 to play. Chapmanville gets it in, looking to break the pressure. Nearly a steal in the backcourt. And foul up ahead, as fouled on the play was Witt by Mason Spence, and that'll be Spence's 3rd foul, and for Logan, team foul number 3. So Logan with one more foul to give before a before 2 shots for Chapmanville rest of the quarter. Logan is in the 2-shot penalty for the remainder of the quarter, and Austin Aggins driving the lane, looked to kick it back out to, couldn't tell who, I believe it was Witt, and Aggins and Witt wasn't on the same page, so we've got a turnover back to Logan. Wildcats with a chance to regain the lead. As we approach the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter, Logan down by 1, 43-42, in possession of the basketball as Gage Green has it. He'll give it up to Maynard. Maynard being guarded closely by Witt. Maynard loses his dribble, but somehow finds it to Blankenship. He'll get it out. 3 on the way by Green again. And Gage Green has given the Wildcats a 2-point lead with 1:50 to go. Green's second 3-point basket of the quarter. 8 points overall for Green. And a deflection, ball out of bounds will remain with the Tigers. 45-43, Logan on top of Chapmanville. They've outscored him 13-6 here to erase a 5-point deficit. 3-pointer on the way by Witt, no good. And a whistle underneath as the ball hit the support. Give the ball back to Logan with 1:35 to go. And the Wildcats clinging to a 2-point lead. Now, if you're Chapmanville, how much of the clock do you let Logan dribble off? Logan will go to the free throw line as Green's got other ideals. He'll launch a 3 and miss everything. Rebound by Markham. Little rush shot there by Green, especially with a 2-point lead. As Chapmanville on the other end, 3-point basket on the way by Evan Witt is good, and the Tigers back out in front, 46-45. Logan now with possession of the basketball. 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter as looking to regain the lead. There's a jumper, no good, but right into the hands of Blankenship. Now Spence with the rebound. Spence comes down with it, goes up with it, no good. Chapmanville fighting for the rebound. Coming down with it is Maynard. He'll go in. His shot no good. And ball still loose on the floor. And Chapmanville comes away with it. And we'll get a foul in the backcourt called on Devin Maynard. And for Maynard, that'll be personal foul number 4, team foul number 4. With 46.8 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, Chapmanville will be in the 2-shot penalty on the next Logan foul. Logan applying a little bit of defensive pressure as Aggins breaks it. And now Logan want to employ a little bit pressure, and Chapmanville will call a timeout. They don't have any 30, so it'll be a full. We'll see if they do have a 30-second timeout. As Chapmanville takes it, 33.9 seconds to go. And we'll take the timeout with them real quickly. 46-45, fourth quarter. Chapmanville clinging in a 1-point lead. You're watching junior varsity action on Video Productions. Welcome back to Willie Acres Arena. 2 timeouts for Logan, 1 for Chapmanville. Chapmanville with possession of the basketball and a 1-point lead. 46-45 and junior varsity action. The Tigers trying to get a win here. And if you're Logan, down 1, 33.9. At what point do you foul Chapmanville, and who do you foul if you're the Wildcats? The next free throw, the next foul will send Chapmanville to the line for 2 shots. Do you try to play defense, come up with a steal, or do you foul immediately? We'll see how Logan elects to play it. As trying to come up for the steal was Gage Green, and he'll be whistled for the foul. So 7 seconds ticked off the clock before the Wildcats were whistled for the foul. So 2 shots coming up for Austin Atkins. He has 3 threes, 9 points, but his first trip to the free throw line. First free throw's up, front iron, no good. He'll have one more to try to put the Tigers up 2. Second free throw's up and good, and he does just that. 47-45, 26.9 seconds to go in the contest. As Gage Green picked up his 4th foul for Logan. And inside, Devin Maynard puts up the shot. It's no good. He'll go to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game as Markham is whistled for the foul. Markham picking up foul number 2. So Devin Maynard, opportunity to tie the game, and the first free throw will rattle around and drop for Maynard. This one for the tie. 47-46. Chapmanville free throw up. It rolls around and drops again. So we are tied 47-47 with 18.2 seconds to play and a full timeout for Logan. We'll be back with the remaining 18 seconds. 47-47 your score. This is junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
.2 seconds to go. 47-47 the score. Chapmanville possession of the basketball, looking for the lead and maybe the win as they nearly throw it away in the backcourt. But coming up with it is Hensley. Hensley gets it up to Markham. Markham shot no good. Logan with the basketball. 6 seconds left. Chance to win for the Wildcats. And we'll get a whistle and a foul in the front court with 3.7 seconds to go. And going to the free throw line for the Wildcats will be Gage Green. He has 8 points And Green going to the free throw line for the first time, as fouling out will be Milton Vance. Vance fouls out with 8 points in the contest. 2 shots upcoming for Gage Green, and a chance to give Logan the lead and perhaps the win. Checking in for the Wildcats, or excuse me, the Tigers, checking in for the Tigers, Janner Goshen. And Chapmanville wants a timeout to talk things over and freeze Green. So it'll be a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. 3.7 seconds left, 47-47. Gage Green will be at the line for 2 shots when we come back on video production.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Welcome back. Gage Green at the line for 2 shots. The first one off the back iron and no good. And he'll have one more with a chance to give Logan, a 1-point lead. Second shot on the way for Green. It's up. It rims around, no good. Chapmanville with the rebound, and they will call a timeout with 2.9 seconds left. So the Tigers will have possession and a chance to win, as it's a full timeout. 47-47, 2.9 seconds to play. And you're watching junior varsity basketball action on Video Productions.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
.9 seconds left. Chapmanville in possession of the basketball, 47-47, with a chance to win the game, but they have to go the length of the court. Inbounding the ball is Brendan Strange. Strange gets it in. Foul pole play as the shot is up. No good, and we got overtime as Austin Aggins had a shot at the basket, but he came up short, and we will have an extra session, extra basketball from the Willie Akers Arena. 4 minutes will go on the clock, and we'll bring it to you when we come back after these messages on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Extra basketball from the Willie Acres Arena as we get set for overtime. Chapmanville and Logan tied at 47 in the junior varsity basketball contest. But before the tip of the Logan and Chapmanville varsity action. Bill Lusk with you on Video Productions, and an exciting fourth quarter that saw Chapmanville take a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter, 37-32. But the Wildcats outscored the Tigers 15-10 in the fourth quarter to force overtime. Had a chance to win it from the free throw line. Gage Green unable to come up with one of two free throws. So we go to overtime. Logan was struggling from the free throw line in that quarter as they went 5 of 12. Tip is in the air and controlled by the Tigers, and they will have it to start overtime. Fred Markham picks up his dribble well out. Ball's poked away for him, and Witt comes away with it for Chapmanville. Nearly a turnover for the Tigers on their opening possession. Witt will drive in. He'll kick it out to Goshen. Goshen will have to give it up to Austin Aggins. And now Aggins, he'll stop, pop three on the way, no good. Rebound by the Tigers, Markham. And he'll go up, he'll miss it. The ball loose on the floor. Coming up with it is Hensley. He gets it to Witt, who will be whistled for the offensive foul. Evan Witt driving into the lane, ran over his defender, and that'll be a turnover. Give the ball back to Logan. But the fouls do not reset in overtime, but because that's a player control foul, you do not shoot on player control fouls. So Logan with possession of the basketball, 3:07 to go in the extra frame, looking to take a lead as Blankenship has it. He thought about a three. They get it back to Green. He's had the hot hand for three, no good, off the mark. And coming down with the rebound for Chapmanville is Markham. Markham gets it up the court. Layup missed on the end by Witt. Markham with the rebound, puts it back up. He misses. Coming away with it is Devin Maynard for Logan. And Maynard will bring it into the front court. Maynard stop, pop, elbow jumper, no good. Both teams struggling from the field in overtime here, and as they did in the fourth quarter as well. And coming up with it is Fred Markham for Chapmanville as he gets it over to Austin Aggins, who will be fouled on his drive to the basket. So Austin Aggins will go to the line for two shots. Aggins was 1 of 2 in that fourth quarter for Chapmanville. He has 9 points in the contest. He's looking to crack double figures for the Tigers. If he can connect on one, he will have team high scoring honors as the first one's up and in. He is the first Tiger to break double figures this evening. So 48-47, 2:27 to go. Second free throw's up. It's good. Chapmanville out by 2, 49-47, 2:25 on a moving clock in overtime. Logan with possession of the basketball, looking for the tie or the lead. They whip it around. Blankenship thought about a three. He gets it back to Maynard. Maynard will drive, kick it back. Blankenship, corner three, no good. There's Spence on the backside for the rebound, but he has it wrestled away from him by Hensley. Racing up into the court is Aggins. He loses it for a second. He kicks it back over to Goshen. Goshen's shot is off the mark, and the rebound came down by Dillon. He gets it up to Green. Green now with the ball in possession. Now he'll get it over to Maynard, whose shot is up and off the glass and in. And Maynard has his 15th point of the afternoon. He leads all scorers, and now a turnover in the backcourt as it appears Agans stepped on the inline. And Logan will have possession of the basketball in a 49-49 tie with 1:41 to play in overtime. Blankenship to inbound. Maynard dribbling across the half line. Gets it over to Spence. Spence thought about a three. Kicks it over to Dillon. Dillon thought about a three. Didn't catch it. Now they'll get it back to Maynard. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Long rebound to Blankenship. Logan will reset with 1:25 in a tie game. And Wildcats with possession. Blankenship three on the way. No good. There's a rebound by Maynard. He'll go up with the shot. No good, off the mark. Rebound fought for. Coming away with it is Dillon for Logan. And losing it momentarily was Green, and we get a whistle and a foul called on, if that's Green for Logan, I believe that is personal number 5. And it will be Gage Green's 5th foul, and that'll send Chapmanville to the free throw line here in the overtime session. So Green fouls out with 8 points on the evening. He is the first Logan player to foul out. Chapmanville with 2 players, Wesley Watts, who fouled out with 4 points, and Milton Vance, who fouled out with 8 points. Both of them fouled out in the 4th quarter. 49-49 tie, free throw line for Witt, and the first free throw is good. Witt with 8 points on the evening. Looking for point number 9 and a 2-point Chapmanville lead. Free throw no good. Rebound by Blankenship. Logan down 1 with possession of the basketball, looking to retake the lead as Maynard will be cut off. He'll kick it out. Spence, corner 3. It's good. Mason Spence with his 7th point of the contest. First basket, first points for Spence. Now a steal by Blankenship. Shot up no good. Whistle, and before Maynard can put the rebound back in, he's fouled, so Maynard will go to the free throw line. So Mason Spence comes up with a big 3 to put Logan on top. Logan comes up with the steal, and now the Wildcats looking to go ahead by 3 or potentially 4 if Maynard can convert on the free throws. First one's up and in, and the Tigers go up, Wildcats, go up by 3. Tigers down by 3. Maynard, second free throw up. It'll roll around and drop. And 47.5 seconds to go. Logan is up 54-50. And Chapmanville trying to attack the basket quickly. Logan will put some pressure on and make him use a little bit of clock as shots up. Nearly goes in for Evan Witt. He's fouled on the play. And he'll go to the line for 2. 36 seconds left as Mason Spence picked up his 5th foul, and he fouls out of the game. So each team has had 2 players foul out. Spence will foul out with 7 points. And checking in the contest will be Dakota Wiley. Evan Markham checked in for Gage Green when Green fouled out. So on the floor right now for the Wildcats, you've got Markham, Maynard, Blankenship, Dillon, and Wiley. 2 shots coming up here for Evan Witt. He split on a pair on the last trip. This one no good, so the best he can do is go 1 of 2 from the line again. Second free throw's up. It's good. That cuts it to a 3-point game as Logan inbounds the ball. Maynard into the front court. He is bumped by Austin Agans, and that will send Maynard back to the free throw line. So Devin Maynard back to the line for 2 more shots. Maynard, 9 of 12 from the line this evening, looking to add to his point total. Maynard with 17 points in the contest as fouling out is Austin Agans. So big blow for the Tigers as Agans fouls out with 11 points. And the first free throw, no good. 31.5 seconds left. Most important free throw right here to give Logan a 2-possession lead. And it's good. So Wildcats up 55-51 with 28 seconds to go in the overtime session. And wide open layup missed by Witt. He got by his defenders, and he does not convert. And Maynard is fouled, and will go back to the free throw line with 18.2 seconds left, and Logan leading by 4. Opportunity here to ice this game away for the Wildcats. Foul was whistled on Goshen, his first. First free throw is good. 56-51 now. Maynard. Second free throw coming up. It's good as well. 57-51 your score as Logan leading by 6. Apply a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Make Chapmanville use up a little bit of clock. Speed them up a little bit as trap coming. Steal by Maynard. That'll pretty much do it. 6 seconds on the clock. Maynard will drive in. The shot's up. It goes and it counts. And he'll go to the free throw line for a chance at a 3-point play. And the Wildcats go up 8. They're going to win it here tonight from the Willie Akers Arena as Devin Maynard has come up big in this overtime session. Free throw is good. That's now his 10th point in overtime and his 23rd point for the game. And now a conversation of whether the basket counted or not. Well, the basket went in, so Chapmanville should be inbounding the basketball with 3 seconds left, and they will. And this contest is all but over as Hensley will dribble out the final seconds, and the Logan Wildcats are victorious in overtime tonight of our junior varsity basketball action. 60-51, your final score tonight from the Willie Akers Arena. As we've got the final score tonight, 60-51 from the Willie Akers Arena. The Wildcats victorious in junior varsity action. And coming up in about 20 minutes, we'll have the varsity action between the Logan and Chapmanville. Approximately 24 minutes as the time's on the clock. And we'll see the teams emerge from the locker rooms to warm up. All right, so 60-51 your final score once again. And again, coming up in about 20 minutes, Chapmanville and Logan varsity action. Myself and Chris Kidd with the Call on Video Productions. And join us in about 20 minutes for tip. I want to thank you for watching junior varsity basketball action between Logan and Chapmanville on Video Productions.